as long. It's a small difference, but it is definitely different.
It's those rear tires that Rudy Fugle asked his driver to save. Watch right here. The 12 tries to get on the gas. Little bit of movement out of the back of the car.
But it's worse off of 4, and that doesn't surprise me. For some reason, the corners look the same, but this is where the grip starts to lose on the racetrack, more so than off of turn 2.
Jeff, there's a ton of traffic ahead of them. Put yourself in William Byron's shoes. In this cockpit of the 24, what are you going to do to the 12?
The goal for me is I don't want contact, right? If I can pass him, I want to do it clean, because if I get by him and there's traffic, by hitting him, he can turn around and do the exact same thing, but he sees right there the advantage he has.
Is there an opportunity? He's going for it. William Byron on the inside, and he loosens up the 12 of Ryan Blaney and takes the race lead.
But the 12 is still there. The 12 is still close enough to return the favor.
It was an aggressive move. The 12 blocked. The 24 got into the curb, and basically there was not enough room for a race car. Now, can the 12 get close enough to make the same shot?
Watch this. Front stretch, turn 1, Ty Dillon on the outside, and William Byron says, I've led 260 laps today. I'm not going to be denied a win here. I want to go to the championship 4.
He had good run off of turn 4. Right here, see the run? He had that forward momentum, and he saw it.
I think if they're not underneath the 10, they go in there door to door. The 12 has to get next to the 10, and that moves the 24 all the way to the curb.
But the 24 is going to get to lap traffic. When he gets to him, it is going to slow him down, and that is going to allow Blaney to get to his rear bumper. What does Blaney do?
Well, you said it before the pass happened. I don't think Byron went in there with the goal of hitting the 12, but he went in there okay with hitting the 12. If that was what it took, was contact, then he was all right. I believe the same is now opened up for the 12 car. I don't know if Blaney wants to hit him square in the rear bumper, but if he can dive to the inside and get next to his bumper cover or next to that left rear tire, that to me is exactly what the 24 just did.
William Byron knows it, right?
He is running right now.
Look at that. Yeah, Blaney says, Michael McDowell, can you please get out of my way?
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming.
This is why this track is in the perfect spot in the playoffs. It allows drivers to find a level of aggression that's acceptable for good racing and putting on a great race.
39 laps to go to determine the championship 4. Kyle Larson is looking good as they run right now on points. The winner gets a spot. And at the moment, that would be William Byron. He came in 36 points below the cut line. And you hear drivers all the time, Jeff, say, I've just got to go and do what I do. We've got to execute as a team. Well, William Byron has done everything he possibly can. He won the pole position. He has led 266 laps. He's been out in front, he's been back in traffic, and he's now back in front. It has been an almost perfect day by the driver of the 24.
And what he's done an incredible job of right now is getting by lap traffic quickly, not allowing that 12 car to get to him. As soon as he gets to him, he's able to turn underneath him, get by him. The 12 of Blaney, we saw it. He wasn't able to hold the bottom of the racetrack as well as he was earlier in the race. Even right there, you see him leave the bottom. The rear of that car, Steve, is not as good as it once was.
Yeah, but this battle is far from over. You mentioned the traffic. Now the 3 and the 7 are going to look side by side. The 24 absolutely doesn't want to see that.
And the 3 is racing, Austin Dillon in that 3 car. He is racing to stay in the lead lap. He is the last car on the lead lap.
William Byron has to go to the school of Ryan Blaney, how he's dealt with the lap cars. It's been short and sweet.
Yep. William Byron turned before he even got to the 3. He turned left, said, Austin, I'm going to take this spot. And Austin knows, they all pay attention. They know the battle that's going on right here. Austin Dillon recognized it and did not put up a huge battle.
Justin Haley's the next one on the list in the 7. 34 laps to go here in Martinsville.
I give Blaney credit. He is doing an amazing job of staying in touch with the 24, not letting a lap car get between them.
Just to paint the picture very clearly, second is not enough for Ryan Blaney. He's one of those who must win to go to Phoenix with a chance to race for a championship.
Same thing for Byron.
And he gassed up on the exit of 4. I thought he was going to get to the bumper of the 24. I think he's got to have his shot. I think somewhere in this accordion, he's going to get all the way to the bumper. What will Blaney choose to do?
Look at William Byron's eyes. Does he ever look in the mirror? just completely focused in front of him. Look at this. Normally a driver would look in the mirror on the corner exit. He's just completely focused on what's happening in front of him.
Bobby figures there's nothing he can do, right? The guy behind him, if he gets to the bumper, he gets to it. If the spotter doesn't tell him, give him anything to look at.
A lot of respect being shown to this race for the win.
As it should be.
Yeah.
You've had 34 and a half weeks to be one of these two cars. Now Blaney, though, has lost touch by one car. Now Suarez is in the middle. Blaney is going to have to try to, stay on the offense, because if the 24, this is what happens in traffic.